If I had to explain what Pilates was about in just a couple of sentences, it's about bringing the body back into alignment so that things work correctly. When we used to work out in the gym, we would work one part of the body only, trying to make muscles pop out or whatever, but it would cause problems for the rest of the body. So the guys that were doing all the build up with the shoulders and the chest, their arms would actually rotate forward, so they had no way of moving them backwards or any flexibility. As we age, the head tends to come forward. We call it text neck. And as the head comes forward, it weighs more, till when we get down here, the head weighs about 45 pounds. So it starts to change things that are going on with the neck and the shoulders. If you look at a 2-year-old, their head's right up over the spine, they're looking around, everything's great, they're light, buoyant, they can do whatever they want to do, energetic. But we gradually stop using all those muscles. The hamstrings get really tight. It pulls the hips forward. If you're sitting all day in a chair, if you can think of a rubber band stretching from the hips down to the heel or down to the back of the knee, and that's really tight, it pulls the body out of alignment. The back gets tight, the front of the hip is tight, and when you sit, it's constantly pulling on the lower back. So that's where the back pain comes from. So we do a lot of stretching through the hamstrings, stretching the lower back. L4 and L5 tend to get tight in the back and slam together because of those tight muscles. So we need to get a little space so there's not that pressure there. We don't get the sciatic problem coming down the back. But overall, I think that Pilates just makes you feel good. It's not about losing weight, although the body starts to change shape when things start to lengthen. You'll get longer in the hip area, but it just makes you feel good. Makes you feel young. You start to notice if you're doing something wrong and you're exercising because it won't feel right. Maybe you'll feel your shoulders hunch up and come forward, or the back overexpanding, or maybe a stretch through the hip. So I think it's just being conscious.